My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. Maya Angelou. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine. I don't really have a name for like the people who watch my content yet. Usually I'm always like, hey guys, you're in my description. I'm like, hey loves. I don't want to call you guys that. So if you guys have like a cute nickname, let me know what you guys want me to call you guys, because I really don't know. But as you're seeing the title of this video, you're probably thinking like, why is she doing this video when she already has a weight loss journey video up? But the reason why I'm doing it is because on Instagram a few days ago, I posted a picture of like my progress from like a recent picture that I've taken to what I was like years ago. And everybody was just like, oh my god, like you did that, da, 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 like congrats. But then I got some DMs from people asking me how did I do it, and then I sent them the link to my video that I did, and I'm gonna also put that in the description box if you haven't seen it yet. But I also got a lot of DMs asking me like the process itself and like the emotions of it, because in my other video I really talked about what I did. I don't think I talked about really the emotions behind and like the emotions of what I was going through. So I figured, you know, to do that, because a lot of my friends who hit me up and a lot of strangers that follow me on Instagram asked me too. So I figured to do it because it is a struggle and it is very frustrating. So I figured, why not? So if you haven't watched it, which I suggest you do, I started my journey back in March of 2019 because I got a physical done in February, a month prior, and I weighed 232 pounds. And I was only 20 years old and I was 5'3.5", like I am now, except now I'm 21, same height. And you know, I started gaining weight a few years ago and I never really cared. Like my mindset was, I'm still cute, I'm still smart, God made me this way, oh well, da da da. But in reality that was just like an excuse, because I wasn't trying to work, because I was working too, so I wasn't trying to work out while working 2 jobs at the time, because I started in high school and I was working 2 jobs and dealing with high school. And then when my brother got locked up in 2017, I was just like in like a bad mental state. So I was like, you know what, F it, I don't care. That's just that. But that mentality is horrible. I was just being lazy and I had to get myself out of it. So when I saw that number, because I said I was a numbers person, that really bothered me. So I'm like, you know what, I gotta change. So when I first started, you know, I started by just eating healthy and doing little workouts in the house, but nothing was really too drastic. So I joined the gym, Planet Fitness, and you know, it was honestly, at first it really wasn't for me. I was just like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna give up. I don't think this is for me. Like I was really trying to make an excuse because I wasn't trying to do it. Like I really just didn't want to. But, you know, after a month of doing all that, I lost 10 pounds. So I'm like, oh, okay, look at you doing the damn thing. But then the next month went, and it was like another 10 pounds gone. And in my head, I'm like, why am I losing 10 pounds? I'm eating better. I'm drinking a ton of water, more water than I usually did before, because I started doing the gallon every day. And then I'm like, why am I only losing 10 pounds? Why aren't I dropping 20, 30 at once? Like, guys, for me personally, it took forever. It took long when I first started. And it was honestly very unmotivating, and it was very frustrating, because I'm like, I'm trying to be 140, 150. Like, why isn't this working? Why isn't it? But it's a process. And when I was talking to my friends and some of the people who reached out, I had to explain to you guys that, what I just said, that it's a process, and for me, it took a while. But also, if you guys are unmotivated, what I could say is, as you're going through your journey and stuff, like I would say maybe not really once a week, maybe once every other week, or even once a month, just take a picture of yourself. Take a picture of yourself from when you first start and as time goes on. Because say you're like a month and a half, 2 months in, and you don't think you're progressing, look back at that picture from when you first started and look at yourself in a mirror, or even a picture from then, and you'll see the difference. Now, like I said, I lost 10 pounds, then another 10, then another 10. But I rarely took pictures in the beginning, because quite frankly, when I told people, because like I said in my other video, I don't tell people how much I weigh. That was the first time I done it, and whoever saw the video, you all knew I don't talk about my weight. So when I did, I had a lot of people telling me, like reaching out, I never knew you weighed that much, you carried it well. I had no idea. Like, you really, if you saw how I looked, you would have never thought I weighed 232 pounds. So when you see that, so how I was then, and when I was losing the 10 pounds, I would look in the mirror, I'm like, what? You can barely see a difference. Like, what? Because like I said, like, I was always like a thicker build. So like the chest and the butt, like, it was still there. Like, it wasn't really, my stomach was slimming, but it wasn't like how I wanted it to. But I had to work on that. Anyway, so I just wanted to just say that the whole process itself, until you get to that weight goal and until you really start seeing progress, I'm gonna tell you straight up, you're going to be stressed out. You're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna feel unmotivated. You're gonna think this is too much and that you want to give up. I promise, I was there, and to this day I'm still there. Like, this might be TMI, but I really don't care. Like, it's almost that time of the month for me. So usually a week before I get it, I gain a couple pounds. So I'm just like right now, like, I'm just like, I just lost all this weight and my period's about to make me gain it all back. Like, not really gain it all back, but gain some back. And I'm just, in my head, I'm like, Jasmine, like, chill out. This happens to you every month. Like, and then when your period's over, you lose it. You know, so that's just that right there. But also, I wanted to tell you guys, during this quarantine, a lot of people have reached out also and said, how have you been losing weight during this quarantine? Because it seems like all people do is like eat and stuff like that. Honestly, during the quarantine, when quarantine first started, well, for us anyway, my last day at my job was like March 15th or March 16th. I'm pretty sure it's the 15th. We got told our job had to be closed by like a certain time. I texted my best friend. I'm like, yo, we gotta go to Wine and Spirits and get all this wine because we don't know what's gonna open. Wait, so we went to Wine and Spirits, but the line was long. So we went to Acme. We grabbed wine and wine coolers, a bunch. Quarantine first started, I was drinking a lot. I was drinking a lot of wine, and I was eating a lot of chips. Like, all the junk food I was eating. Then I'm like, damn, like, you really couldn't tell, but I could tell on the inside. Like, physically I couldn't tell, but on the inside, like, I felt that I wasn't doing right. So I stopped doing that, and then I started working out more. So I know they said stay inside, social distance. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was taking walks every day outside. That because the gyms were closed. Like, and in my head I was like, oh my god, like, I'm about to, I feel like literally, this is my mindset. Quarantine, we're stuck in the house, no gym, all you're trying to buy is like food that's not good for you. So I'm like, yo, I think God made me lose that weight because he knew I was gonna gain it back during this. So I was like, this can't happen. So I was taking walks every day, getting fresh air and COVID air isn't the best thing, but that mask was like suffocating. So I definitely wasn't wearing the mask when I was taking the walks. I'm sorry, I wasn't. And that's really it. I was drinking a lot of water to get the wine and the crap out of my system. I was taking a lot of walks. That's really how I maintained staying healthy during all of this. Yeah, it's really all about the motivation, because like I said, I was 232 and then went to 168, and you know, my goal is 150, so I'm 18 pounds away from that. So I'm not gonna stop trying. Everyone's like, you look so good, you should stop. No, because for my age, 21, my height 5'3.5/5'4", but I like to round up, I'm considered overweight. So I know I'm healthy, but I'm not where I want to be yet. And I know you guys find it frustrating when you're going through it. You think, oh my god, Jasmine did it. She did it so quick. No, I didn't. I didn't do it so quick. It took me forever. And for the longest time, I was stuck at 195 pounds. I think for about 2 months, I was stuck at 195. And I'm like, yo, like, this ain't it. Y'all, you guys see this? My collarbone? Y'all think I'm trying to be smart, but I'm not. In all my pictures from when I was younger, this was not noticeable. Okay? I'm not trying to sound funny. None of this was noticeable. Like, what? Yo. Just like getting back to how it was, like, and the emotions, like, I was frustrated. I was tired every day. I was just over it. Like, I was really trying to give up because I just didn't think it was for me. But it is for me. And it is for you. And if you need anything, honestly, what I could say is if you have any questions, I'm gonna drop it over here and leave in my description box my Instagram, because I answer my DMs more than I answer comments. Like, I see your comments and I like them, but sometimes you guys ask me questions that are too long to answer in that section. So just DM me if you have any questions, okay? And I'm about to show you guys some. Now, it's the summertime, okay? It's really hot. Do you guys see this? The weather? It's like, yeah. 96, 91, 93, 91. Now, it says it's supposed to rain all day this week. I doubt it's going to happen. This is not working out outside weather, okay? I'm telling you guys right now, even though it's too hot, take advantage of this. Working out, I'm telling you guys, like, sweating. You guys have to sweat. This is the time to sweat outside, okay? Do it. If you're not a morning person, set an alarm in the morning, get up, go outside, work out. Do it. You guys may not want to, but I'm telling you, it's the sweat. Like, I'm telling you, that was my savior at the gym. I knew once I started that sweat, it was over. Yeah, that was really good though. The emotions though, that was really just frustrating, tiring, unmotivating. But these were the tips that I shared with some of you guys and decided to make a video on it because I was like, you know what, other people probably want to know too. That's really it. Let me show you guys some. Cause I just showed you guys how it's supposed to rain. If it is supposed to rain, because I really don't believe in these apps because the weather can always change. But if it does rain, take precaution. If you think it's gonna rain, take precaution, because I went for one of my walks with my friend. I'm gonna leave his YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna leave it in the description box too. That bull Adonis, right? Yo, we went for a walk. And as we're walking, he's like, I think it's gonna rain. And I'm like, well, I don't think so. And he pulled out the app and he was like, it says it's going to. And I'm like, don't listen to those. Those are what? Y'all, we got caught in the rain. I had a cardigan. It was so funny. I took the cardigan off and I put it over my head. I looked at him, I was like, come on, come under here. He was like, what's that gonna do? He was so mad. It was so funny. And he was just like, he was over it. He was over my shit. Like, he was just like, Jasmine, like, what? And like, we were walking with our heads down. And then I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. And we started cracking up. And I'm like, it's drizzling. He was like, obviously. And I'm like, I'm just trying to ignore it. So yeah, take that precaution. If it says it's gonna rain, bring an umbrella or something while you're working out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that little bell so you're notified when I post. And yeah, bye.